Alright, well, honestly, never thought I'd be doing this type of stream. Especially in the middle of June. But, oh shit, wait, hold up. Alright. Anyways, I'm bored. And, I can't think of anything to play. It really do be like that. So, without further ado, I'm just going to switch screens. You guys can read the title. Um, I literally don't know anything. I've never read any of these, even though, like Slenderman. Yeah, I know Slenderman the game and the horrible movie that comes out of it, but I don't know anything else. And also, wait, before I do anything else, all right. Hopefully the chat. I have to change everything about the chat because it won't survive. I was about to go to sleep. How could you? Hello, Irvin. Welcome to the stream. And how could I not? 2020 is literally something that comes out of a book. It's a horror movie come to life. And, oh, actually, wait. Because if I go to, wait. So if I actually click this link, it sends me into here. Also, I realized I can't do anything here. Why isn't it's not showing up? I have to do. All right, new chat time. Throughout the old chat, getting the new chat. Anyways, let's talk about the second portion of the stream, because the main portion of the stream is me reading. You guys know how good my reading skills are. But the second portion of the stream is actually paste. Look at that new chat. You guys remember that one bracket we did all those eons ago? I found a stream where we did it. Well, I remember the bracket while looking through the old videos. I want to do it again. See if it holds up. So in between, also I'm gonna have to like wig. Hi, you slip. Do that. So in between reading these spooky, scary stories, first of all, in between reading these spooky, scary stories, you also have this to do. Yay! Essentially, I'll just give you guys a quick run through. You guys know how a bracket works. I'm sure you do. Pick your favorite out of the two people going opposing. I just want to see what the chat says is the superior Disney/Pixar movie, and I will heavily judge you depending on what you say. It's all fun. It's fun for the whole family. So much fun, exactly, that I think... Wait, hold up. There you go. This is an hour-long video, by the way. So there you go. Happy all around. Alright, so first things first, we're going to start with Slenderman. And I'm hoping that the music comes off. Is the music even playing? I'm like kicking and screaming if it doesn't. Wait, let me see if it... And I'm hoping that the music comes off. Is the music even playing? I'm like kicking and screaming. Alright. I remember that. Yeah, this is like... Okay, you know what? There's no music, apparently. So, I'm just gonna blast it. Hopefully... There you go. Hopefully the music doesn't overpower my reading. Alright. After waking up with a jolt, the girl lay in bed a few seconds longer. Reaching over to her switch on her bedside lamp, she tried to remember exactly what had been stolen, what had stolen her sweet slipper away. When she couldn't, the brunette swung her legs over the side of the bed and heaved herself up, checking the time on her phone. She snorted when she saw it was midnight, the witching hour. Okay. Knowing that sleep would only evade her, she left her bedroom for the kitchen, a good cup of coffee on her mind. Stares at Kagger. Stares at dice. Yes, frogs are cool. Kagger isn't. What's going on in the chat? Alright. Look at all this stuff that's coming in late. Look at all this stuff that's coming in late. After she passed by her front door, a chill spread like a liquid fire down her spine. It's only winter. Winter! You didn't tell me you were in Slender Man? Wait, Chark, you never told me you were in Slender Man. Wow, I sound like Reeve. Anyways, let's continue reading. It's only winter, she told herself, focusing again on the coffee plan, measuring out scoops of water, and preparing her cup kept her occupied. But as the dark liquid boiled, she had nothing left to keep her mind from wandering off. What? The chill returned, and she couldn't help but glance behind her to the front door. It stood there, innocently enough, just like always. The deadbolt was still in place, and she could see nothing amiss with it. Turning back to her coffee, she did her best to forget about the thing. Why is this ad right here? I don't want to play this game while I'm reading this. No, you sound like Sam. You sound like a Roblox bully. Whoa! No bullies allowed in the stream. Time to ban Slip. There you go. Slip has been banned. Ad block. Play for free. Use ad block. I don't. Alright, bet. Ad block. Yes, I did just extensions. Welcome to Google Chrome. Ad block search. What? Ad block. Blessed ad blocker. Sure. Add to Chrome. There you go. No! Okay, it's there. Oh, it's installing. Slip is so sticky that I can tell it's bruh. Bro, I don't want to. No, sir. So I don't. Let's see. Enjoy better. 0 blocked ads. How do I do this? How about you block every ad on this page? Thanks. I don't know. Anyways, back to the story. Now finish the execution of Farouk's don't bully. Don't worry, I'll bully Sam. And alright, why are you guys insulting each other in the chat? You know, that's you guys. Why are you guys Anyways, with her cup in hand, she started back towards her bedroom. As she walked by the front door, she decided that a quick glance out of the peephole would help calm her restless mind. The chill worsened with each step she took towards the door and further away from the safety and warmth of her blankets. You want us to insult you too, Red? So you're not left out? I think that's a solid pass. We'll insult his literacy. Alright, this is the ultimate. You guys, alright. In my defense, it is no secret to my channel that I can't read. I played Danganronpa. I played Your Turn to Die. If you can tell by Your Turn to Die that I can't read. Yeah. Okay, so the chill worsened in blankets. This sentence right here basically saying quarantine is cool. Only on Red's live stream. Trademark symbols. She pressed her empty hand against the cold metal door and took a deep breath before leading her eye to the people. I said landing. See? For how long is this? Oh, Mikushi. At first, she could only see an inky blackness, and somehow seemed to swirl in itself. When she blinked in surprise, the void melted away. She wished it hadn't. In its place, there stood what she could only guess was once a man. The limbs were long and inhumanely awkward, with bulky joints branching off into several arms, unlike the branches of a tree. The creature was draped in a black suit. This is a red OC. This is my OC right here. Empty hand. Sexual. Whoa, 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 whoa. I already had my last stream deleted from the face of YouTube. I don't want this. Well, actually, the stream might get deleted off the face of YouTube. I'm playing music in the background. Somehow making the thing more nightmarish to her. The icing on the proverbial cake, however, was what passed as the hellish thing's face. It was as though her mind blurred the ghastly visage to spare itself from further shock and horror. She shoved herself away from the door, with the hand still pressed against it. The scalding mug of coffee fell. The doors, Kazumi. Sam, no, they make me take your channel. Oh my god. No! What is this? Oh my god, Riku is Slenderman? Riku, you know what? I could see that. Riku is Slenderman. Me and my 63 subs. Yeah, 63. I hide my subs. But can we get Sam to 69 subs? Pull forward. She shoved herself away from the door, and I already read this. Anyways, the liquid burning her bare legs as she fell backwards and tried to crawl away from the door. She knew, somehow, that her mind hadn't been playing tricks on her. As she crowd-walked away from the door, she watched as the tendrils as black as the void she first saw snake around through the cracks. The girl was trapped between the instinct to flee and the gut to not turn her back on the door. Bro, what? Run away! You don't run away. Anyone who doesn't run away in these types of scenarios, stop it. Get some help. Turn her cloud. The trap. When the door jolted, the urge to flee overcame her, and she slipped into the burning liquid as she tried to make it back to her room. This never would have been an issue if you just ran away. Is this flexing? She knew deep down that she was trapping herself in the corner, but she had to get away from the door. The girl was halfway down the hallway when she heard the previously locked door creak open. She screamed and slipped into a wall, cracking her shin. I can't. Why? Mara Pets. Play for free. Virtual pets, forums, dress up dolls, and games. After that, there was only blackness. Star, 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 star. Nicole. A warm male voice snapped the woman out of her trance. As she turned around, she was met by one of her sister's doctors. She nodded, not sure if she should say anything or even if she could find her voice, if she did have something to say. That morning, she had gotten an urgent phone call from the hospital, saying that her sister Lindsay was there, but they had even let her see her. Before they had even let her see her, the doctors had pulled her off the side and insisted that they talk to her about what might have happened. Phrases like self-inflicted and assault had been thrown around, and Nicole left her mind. And Nicole felt her mind real. Damn, make a stream where you play the furry game? No! God. Okay, you know what? Let's do some research. Oh my god. What is this? Bro. Bruh. What is this? Oh, wait. What? Oh no. But this doesn't even match anything. Just scroll down and see something. Bruh. Y'all are weird. This is weird. This game is weird. Whoever made this game, I'm gonna have to talk to you. Bruh, these are robots. I'm gone. So yeah, Nicole is gone. She still hadn't fully understood what they had been saying until she saw Lindsay with her own eyes. Her little sister had a bandage wrapped around her head, covering both of her ears as well as her eyes. They said it was to keep her now deadened eyes from drying out, to try to keep infection out of the wounds Lindsay had made to her ears. The doctors had guessed that either she or someone else had jammed a pencil into to keep her off balance or to deafen herself against something. There was the mix of first and second degree burns on her hands, legs, and feet for what was assumed to be the coffee her neighbors found slipped all over the entry to her apartment. As Nicole walked into her sister's hospital for the first time, she thought she had spied the silhouette of a man in the window. That, she knew, was impossible. Her sister's room was on the 3rd story of the hospital. It's really coming for Red Error. Bruh. That's it. Is that really it? Am I supposed to be spooked by that? I was expecting some... 3 a.m. to 4 a.m. is really enriching hours, but okay. Bruh. Alright. Sure. Anyways, we finished Slender Man. Next we have the Candle Cove. Let's do Candle Cove. I don't do this in order. But first... Alright. Cut the creepy music out. Read dark web stories. Dark web stories are fun. Are they fun or are they mentally scarring? Alright. I don't know why... wait, now I know why they held that one. You know what? I never watched either of them. Mentally scarring. Anyways. But fun. They gave me PDA. Scarier than the creepypastas already. So, brackets. We're gonna do 3 at a time, unless there's like really big discussions on who should go to the next round. All right. So you guys can see the lineup here. We're gonna start with the left side. I'm going from top to bottom. Out of Lion King and Tarzan, which is the better movie? I know my vote. If there's a tie, I'll be the tiebreaker. It's just I have a bias. My bias is known. If you watch some of the older shit, my biases were well known. Lion King, Lion King. Wait, let me see. Can I get the text ready? Oh my god, it is so huge. So I'm gonna say Tarzan. You know what, Weeb? You haven't seen either of them? Your opinion's invalid. Lion King. Alright. Also, why is it so huge? Wait, I'm hoping that I can yeet. Yeet. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh shit, that's not what I wanted to do. Don't look at that. Look at this. Lion Kings. Alright, so next is Princess and the Frog and Lilo and Stitch. If you guys it's tiny whiny. It's teeny weeny. This one, I won't even lie. Depending on who proceeds. I might. Oh, Jesus Christ, are we really doing this? XSplit, if you don't. No, I don't want to make it big. I just want to move. Can I move this, please? Damn. Alright. Princess and the Frog. Lilo and Stitch. Princess and the Frog. I haven't seen Lilo and Stitch. Oh, no. I agree with Sam. I personally would have voted Lilo and Stitch. So, that's... Oh, wait. So, yeah. Winter, Slip, Weeb all want Princess and the Frog to proceed. That villain song. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I'll give you guys that. The villain song and that that's not what I wanted. The villain song, sure. But overall, look at that. Paste. And can we just Alright, and the last one before we move on to the next creepypasta section, I'm do it. Bro, can I type please? Okay, next one is Tangled and Big Hero 6. While I work up this, there you go. Which was the better movie? And the Frog. Alright. So Tangled. I can't. Bruh. These are Disney movies and I can't even read them. Tangled and Princess and the Frog. I mean, fucking. Tangled and Big Hero 6. Which one's better? Big Hero 6. Big Hero 6. Bruh. I hate how I have to do this so awkwardly in XSplit. Put this right there. And then shrink it. There you go. Damn. It's not that complicated, XSplit. I've never seen Big Hero 6. Alright, we have a majority for Big Hero 6 anyways. Alright. Not that we're doing this one anyways, but I haven't seen either. Oh wait, yes I have. I've seen Frozen. I still to this day never seen Moana. That's one movie that I've never seen. Where's the text button now? Bruh, oh there it is. Big Hero 6. I need a hero. Yeet. There you go. You'll see more when it shrinks. Woo! Look at that. Big Hero 6 right here. Big Hero 6. Alright. Well, those are just the three. Red, watch Moana. I barely remembered. Okay. Anyways, back to some creepypastas. Bro. Alright, so we have the Candle Cove. Robert the Doll. Yeah. The Russian sleep experiment. Honestly, Russian sleep experiment kind of makes it's kind of like even curious. Damn, this one's long. Okay, well look at that copyrights. Anyways, and there's no ads in the middle of this. Oh, this is already great. All right, before I start reading, let's look at the chat one last time. Jeff the Killer. Oh yeah, that one's next. That one's definitely next. Sam's RPing in chat screams. Charlie the Killer. Red. Bro, who is saying that? You know what? I'm gonna give Sam power here. Someone needs to mod these unlawful alliance between you guys. There you go. Sam has power. Anyways, let's keep on going, shall we? Russian researchers in the late 40s kept 5 people awake for 15 days using an experimental gas-based stimulant. Message was held for review by Sam. Oh my god. This is working out even better than I expected. This is supposed to be a scary stream. Oh my god, this is better. What about my Aito essay? Better not be taken down again. Oh my god. The Remy essay? Alright, alright. You know what? Here, let's do it like this. We'll use the reel. Let me demon Sam. Let's do this fair. Let's do this fair. Let's do this fair. There's only one fair way to decide this. So we have Sam. We have Winter. We have Weeb. And then we have Slip. There you go. Apply wheel changes. Alright! Time to spin that wheel. Look at that, Slip got it. You know, what's crazy is I actually would have left the weakness I created. I actually would have left that! But then everyone started complaining. So there you go, Slip's a new mod now. I'm gonna have fun with this. I really am. I really gonna have fun with this. Anyways, back to scary time. They were kept in a sealed environment to carefully monitor their oxygen intake so that the gas didn't kill them, since it was toxic in high concentrations. This was before closed circuit cameras, so they only had microphones and 5-inch thick glass, porthole-sized windows into the chambers to monitor them. The chamber was stocked with books, cots to sleep on, but no bedding, running water and toilet, and enough dried food to last all 5 for over a month. Look at your survival. I hate this. I demand a respin every time we finish the story. You know what? Let's actually do that. What a great idea, Sam. I'll do that. Whoever gets mod by the end of the stream gets to keep it. How about we do that? Whoever gets mod by the end of the stream gets to keep it. Honestly, I love the discourses this cause. The test subjects were political prisoners deemed enemies of the state during World War II. Everything was fine for the first 5 days. The subject hardly complained, having been promised falsely that they would be freed if they submitted to the test and did not sleep for 30 days. Their conversations and activities were monitored, and it was noted that they continued to talk about increasingly traumatic incidents in their past. And the general tone of their conversations took on a darker aspect after the 4-day mark. After 5 days, they started to complain about the circumstances and events that led to where they were and started to demonstrate severe paranoia. They stopped talking to each other and began alternately whispering to their microphones and one-way mirrored portholes. Oddly, they all seemed to think they could win the trust of the experimenters by turning over their comrades, the other subjects in captivity, with them. At first, the researchers suspected this was the effect of the gas itself. Yay, you think Sam timeout for like 10 minutes. Oh yeah, I should say yeah, the timeout lasts 10 minutes. And I don't know how to fix that. I really don't. Sam, if you're watching, I apologize. I don't know how to fix that. Wait, let me see. If I make Sam a moderator just so that he's no longer in timeout, and then I demod him so that, you know, we still have a fair system. There you go. Hopefully that did something. I don't know. I don't. It lasted 300 seconds and I did it twice. There you go. So it's usually 5 minutes. I don't know. Sam, hopefully you can talk now. Wait, let me see here. Oh, this is the best. This is the best stream ever. Alright. They stopped talking, and yeah, okay. After 9 days, the first of them started screaming. He ran the length of the chamber, repeatedly yelling at the top of his lungs for 3 hours straight. He continued attempting to scream, but was only able to produce occasional squeaks. The researchers postulated that he had physically torn his vocal cords. Damn! The most surprising thing about this behavior is how the other captives reacted to it, or rather, didn't react to it. He continued whispering to the microphones until the second of the captives started to scream. The two non-screaming captives took the books apart, smeared page after page with their own and pasted them calmly over the glass portholes. The screaming promptly stopped. So did the whispering to the microphones. Alright, this one's already giving me way creepy. I swear to God, Slip just banned him for stream or something. 7. Listen, it's just. Wait, when does this happen again? I have no idea when this happens again. It's just 10 minutes. I mean, if Sam gets mod again, I don't think the timeout works. So I don't think only I can time out the mods, I think. So let's hope. Everyone hope and pray Sam gets the mod so that he can talk. After 3 more days passed, the researchers checked the microphones hourly to make sure they were working, since they thought it was impossible that no sound could be coming with 5 people inside. The oxygen consumption in the chamber indicated that all 5 must still be alive. In fact, it was the amount of oxygen 5 people would consume at a very heavy level of strenuous exercise. On the morning of the 14th day, the researchers did something they said they would not do to get a reaction from the captives. They used the intercom inside the chamber, hoping to provoke any response from the captives. They were afraid were either dead or vegetables. They announced, "We are opening the chamber to test the microphone. Step away from the door and lie flat on the floor. You will be shot. Compliance will earn one of you your immediate freedom." Jada surprised they heard a single phrase in a calm voice response. We no longer want to be freed. Sam's divorcing me, hold on. Great. I think when Sam gets mad again, Slip's screwed. Yo, this is already way creepier than Slender Man, by the way. I just want to point that out. How much of this is left? Damn. Alright. Debate broke out among the researchers and the military forces funding their research. Unable to provoke any more response using intercom, it was finally decided to open the chamber at midnight on the 15th day. The chamber was flushed of the stimulant gas and filled with fresh air, and immediately voices from the microphone began to object. 3 different voices began begging, as if pleading for the life of the loved ones, to turn the gas back on. The chamber was opened and the soldiers sent in to retrieve the test subjects began to scream louder than ever, and so the soldiers, when they saw what was inside, 4 of the 5 subjects were still alive. Although no one could rightly call the state that any of them in life. Damn, so one of them died? 4 of the 5 subjects were still alive, though no one could rightly call the state that any of them were in life. The food ration past day 5 had not been so much as touched. There were chunks of meat from the dead test subjects' thighs and chests stuffed into the damn! On the drain and not, and allowing 4 inches of water to accumulate on the floor. Precisely how much water on the floor was actually blood was never determined. All 4 surviving subjects also had a large portion of the muscle and skin torn away from their bodies. Flesh exposed. Jesus Christ! Wait! Why is this looking giving me chills? I look creepypastas with the lads at 3 a.m. in the pitch black house. Bro! Closer examination of the position and angles of the wounds indicated that most, if not all of them, were self-inflicted. The abnormal organs below the ribcage of all 4 test subjects had been... the abnormal organs below the ribcage of all 4 test subjects had been removed, while the heart, lungs, and diaphragm remained in place. The skin and most of the muscles attached to the ribs had been ripped off, exposing the lungs through the ribcage. Jesus Christ, what? All the blood vessels and organs remained intact. They had just been taken out and let on the floor, fanning around the eviscerated but still living bodies of the subjects. A digestive tract of all 4 could be seen to be working, digesting food. It quickly became apparent that they were digesting with their own flesh that they had ripped off and eaten over the course of the days. Bro, if this is gonna give me if this doesn't give me nightmares, I don't know what will. I immediately regret doing this, but you know what? I also love doing this. Best decision I ever had. Many of the soldiers were Russian special operatives at the facility, but still many refused to return to the chamber to remove the test subjects. They continued to scream to be left in the chamber and alternately begged and demanded that the gas be turned back on lest they fall asleep. To everyone's surprise, the test subjects put up a fierce fight in the process of being removed from the chamber. One of the Russian soldiers died from having his throat ripped out. Another was gravely injured by and an artery in his leg was severed by the subject's teeth. Another 5 soldiers lost their lives if you count the ones that committed suicide in the weeks following the incidents. Jesus. What? In the struggle, one of the 4 living subjects had his spleen ruptured and he bled out almost immediately. Medical researchers attempted to sedate him, but this proved to be impossible. He was injected with more than 10 times the human dose of morphine derivative and still fought like a cornered animal, breaking the ribs and arms of one doctor. And the heart was seen to beat for a full 2 minutes after he had bled out to the point where there was no air in the vascular system to the blood. Even after it stopped, he continued to scream and fail for another 3 minutes, struggling to attack anyone in reach and just repeating the word more over and over, weaker and weaker, until he finally fell silent. Okay, Slip. I'm gonna have to demod you early for that one. I'm gonna have to demod you early for that one. Bruh. The surviving 3 test subjects were heavily restrained and moved to a medical facility. The two the two with intact vocal cords continuously begging for the gas demand to be kept awake. So the 2 that went like absolutely crazy and wild were the 2 that actually screamed by day 5. That's insane. The most injured of the 3 was taken to the only surgical operating room that the facility had. In the process of preparing the subjects to have his organs placed back within his bodies, it was found that he was effectively immune to the sedative they had given him to prepare him for the surgery. He fought furiously against his restraints when the anesthetic gas was brought out to put him under. He managed to tear out most of the way through a 4-inch wide leather strap on one wrist, even though the weight of a 200-pound soldier was holding that wrist as well. It only took a little more anesthetic than normal to put him under, and the instant his eyelids fluttered and closed, his heart stopped. The autopsy of the test subject that died on the operating table, it was found that his blood had tripled the normal level of oxygen. His muscles that were still attached to his skeleton were badly torn, and he had broken 9 bones in the struggle to not be subdued. Most of them were from the force his own muscles had exerted on them. Bruh. The second survivor had been the first of the group of 5 to start screaming. Never mind then. His vocal cords destroyed. He was unable to beg or object to surgery, and he only reacted by shaking his head violently in disapproval when the anesthetic gas was brought near him. He shook his head yes when someone suggested, reluctantly, they tried the surgery without the anesthetic, and did not react for the entire 6-hour procedure of replacing his abnormal organs and attempting to cover them with what remained of his skin. The surgeon presiding stated repeatedly that it should be medically possible for the patient to still be alive. One terrified nurse assisting the surgery stated that she had seen the patient's mouth curl into a smile several times whenever his eyes met hers. Oh, this is on some Joker stuff, huh? When the surgery ended, the subject looked at the surgeon and began to wheeze loudly, attempting to talk while struggling. Assuming this must be something of drastic importance, the surgeon had a pen and pad fetched so the patient could write his message. It was simple. Keep cutting. I think Sam might have left the stream, not gonna lie. Wait. I want to test something out. Oh, I can still mod him even if he's not in the stream. So there you go. If Sam's not in the stream, I can just spin the. I can still add Sam in the wheel. It's just that the mod won't be talking to chat until the next wheel spin. Only one response was given. Oh, sorry. The other 2 test subjects were given the same surgery, both without anesthetic as well. I thought... What? I thought like 2 of them died. Weren't there only 5 test subjects? Bruh. The surgeon found it impossible to perform the operation while the patients laughed continuously. Once paralyzed, the subjects could only follow the attending researchers with their eyes. The paralytic cleared the system in an abnormally short amount of time. They were soon trying to escape their bonds. And when they could speak, they were again asking for a stimulant gas. The researchers tried asking why they had injured themselves, why they had ripped out their own guts, and why they wanted to be given the gas again. The only response was given, I must remain awake. All 3 subjects' restraints were reinforced, and they were brought into the chamber, awaiting determination as what should be done with them. The researchers, facing the wrath of their military benefactors for having failed to state the goals of their project, considered enthusiasing the surviving subjects. Granting off our former KGB agent instead saw potential and wanted to see what it could be turned into. And wanted to see what would happen if they were put back in gas. Research strongly objected, but were overruled. Interesting. In preparation for being sealed in the chamber again, the subjects were connected to an EEG monitor and had their machines padded for long-term confinements. To everyone's surprise, all three stopped struggling the moment it was let slip that they were going back on the gas. It was obvious that at this point all three were putting up a great struggle to stay awake. One of the subjects that could speak was humming loudly and continuously. The mute subject was straining his legs against the leather bonds with all of his might. First left, then right, then left again for something to focus on. The mute subject was holding his head off his pillow and blinking rapidly. Having been the first to be wired to the EEG, most of the researchers were monitoring his brainwaves in surprise. They were normal most of the time, but sometimes flatlined inexplicably. It looked as if you were repeatedly suffering from brain death before returning to normal. As they focused on paper swelling out of the brainwave monitor, only one nurse saw his eyes slip shut at the same moment his head hit the pillow. His brainwaves immediately changed to that of deep sleep, then flatlined for the last time as his heart simultaneously stopped. The only remaining subjects that could speak started screaming to be sealed in now. His brainwave shows that the same flatlines as one who had just died from falling asleep. The commander gave the order to seal the chamber with the subjects inside as well as 3 researchers. One of the named 3 immediately drew his gun and shot the then turned the gun to the mute subjects and blew his brains out as well. Pointing the gun to remaining subjects, still restrained to a bed, and remaining members of the medical research team fled the room. I won't be locked in here with these things, not with you, he screamed. What are you, he demanded. I must know. The subject smiled. Have you forgotten so easily, the subject asked. We are you. We are the madness that lurks within you all, begging to be free at any moment in your deepest animal mind. We are what you hide from in your beds every night. We are what you sedate into silence and paralysis when you go into a nocturnal haven where we cannot tread. The researchers paused, then aimed the subject's heart and fired. The EEG flatlined as the subject weakly choked out, so nearly freed. Look at that. Jesus Christ. Bro, that one was hard to read. I won't even lie. I won't even front. That one was hard to read. But the second last paragraph, we are the madness that lurks within you all. If that ain't the most Joker thing to say, I don't know what is. Anyways, I shall prepare the wheel. That one was fun. Yeah, that was gonna. I shall prepare the wheel. Yeah, guess that was a false one. Anyways, next one. Frozen and Moana. I'm preparing the reel. You guys say in chat which one you want, which one's better, and I'll look when I'm done. Look at that. God. Alright, we're almost done this video, by the way. I'm gonna have to like restart it. Mod, Sam, Winter, Weave, Slip, and that's it. Alright, apply rule changes, and let's look in the chat. Bum bum. That's a most Riku thing to say. What do you mean? Because the fandom ruined Frozen for me. It's overhyped, and that stupid song gotta go. Alright, Moana it is. And then after that, we have Aladdin versus Hercules. I'm actually interested to see what everyone says about this one, to be honest. Moana. I'm really okay. XSplit really out here trying to get this video, this stream deleted. Look at that. Aladdin versus Hercules. Which one wins this one? Hercules? Hercules. Really? Alright, damn. Hercules all the way. Was on a roll. Looking. Alright, Hercules it is. Going once, going twice. I already said Hercules it is. And then finally we have Pocahontas versus the Little Mermaid. I haven't seen Hercules. I mean, Aladdin had some more. I've seen barely Disney. My life is gonna suck. Alright, Hercules. Hercules, I watched Hercules, but I only watched it once, so like I barely remember any details about it. I know like 0 to hero, and that's about it. The Little Mermaid. I winter. Mermaid? That's 2 for mermaid. I hate the Little Mermaid of Pocahontas. So you have 2 mermaids, 1 Pocahontas. You have no culture. Aladdin. Wait, Rut. we're at the next one. Little Mermaid and Pocahontas. We have a tie right now. No, we don't have a tie. I just want there to be a tie. Possibly a tie. If you say the Little Mermaid as well, I mean, so far the Little Mermaid is winning, but you know, I'm an agent of chaos. And here I blame Young Red for saying cringy stuff. I think I'm from Chicken Little over there. Alright. So, text. And Little Mermaid. So that's 3. I'm just going to say mermaid. I don't really know what I mean by that. My man was concerned about the sky falling. Shoot. I just messed everything up with that. Look at that. One swell suit. Mermaid. Alright. And with that, we get to play yet. Oh my god. It's good enough. I don't care. We get to play another exciting round of I didn't. There you go. Who gets to be the mod this time around, folks? Let's find out in one fell swoop. Welcome aboard, Weeb. Pocahontas should have won. You know, Pocahontas lost so that Weeb could be the moderator. Look how funny that is. No. All right. With the wheel out of the way, go back to some spooky, scary stories. Honestly, I keep deleting that one. I do not mean to do that. This is photos associated with that, by the way. Look how creepy this one guy looks. Look how creepy these people look. I am gone. All right, we're at Jeff the Killer now. Is this one long? Oh, this is a goddamn novel. Wait. Alright. I'll read up to that. Mom, I'll read up to that, then we'll switch. This one's huge. Please, I've suffered enough. Simping for Weeb again. Alright. Creepy music's back on. We shall Read. Excerpt from a local newspaper. Anonymous, ominous, unknown killer is still at large. After weeks of unexplained murders, the ominous unknown killer is still on the rise. After little evidence had been found, young boy states he survived one of the killer's attacks and bravely tells his story. A Corey Kinney? What is this? And you only suffer more? Sounds really bad. I had a bad dream and I woke up in the middle of the night, says the boy. I saw that for some reason the window was open. Even though I remember it being closed before I went to bed. I got up and shut it once more. Afterwards, I simply crawled under my covers and tried to go back to sleep. That's when I had this strange feeling. Inside my bones. It goes all electric. The stream was like an hour behind, so is this why you were saying Aladdin earlier while we were in the other one? I mean, to be fair, Winter, let's get me food. I might actually go get a drink after this because I need water. Everything is tough. No, I'm gonna get a drink right now. To be fair, Winter, Aladdin lost very quickly. It hurt my soul to see Aladdin lose that fast. But since I'm leaving, I don't want to leave you guys without any music to listen to. So I will leave you guys with this wonderful song. Hope you like it. It's not working. Okay. There you go. I copied it. Paste. Of course it's not. Bro! Amen! Alright.
Alright guys, I'm doing Take On Me now. Alright. I really like this song, it sounds good. Mine in a way, I don't know what to mine, I'll mine this anyway. In this Minecraft day, so beautiful, further down. What's that I found? Mine diamonds. Mine diamonds. I'll mine them. So far I got two. So easy to mine. With my Minecraft pickaxe and shovels, hopefully they stay in my Minecraft chests. So I'm gonna make a lock on it. My diamonds, my diamonds. I'll mine them. So far I got two.
Bro, I can't even drink. Alright. Anyways, I hope you guys like that. It's a work of art, honestly. Anyways, enough of that. See why I can't have this shit. Anyways, credit goes to Ravenpaw for showing me that one. At least didn't Rickroll, you guys. This is a new Rickroll apparently. I didn't know that. So, anyways, where was I? Oh yeah, ominous music. We need the music in the background. Great. Oh yeah, that was gonna be super loud. There you go. Alright, be right back. Quick while she's gone. I'm gonna make. I was gonna make Slip admin, but I realized she's already admin. She was already admin. So I can't even say that's a joke. If we were to do that, then I had my joke right there. That's when I had a strange feeling like someone was watching me. I looked up and nearly jumped out of my bed. There, in the little ray of light illuminating from between my curtains, were a pair of two eyes. These weren't regular eyes. They were dark, ominous eyes. They bordered in black and just plain out terrified me. That's when I saw his mouth. A long, horrendous smile that made every hair on my body stand up. The figure stood there, watching me. Finally, after what seemed like forever, he said it. A simple phrase, but in a way only a madman could speak. He said, "Go to sleep." I let out a scream. That's what that's what sent him at me. He pulled up a knife, aiming at my heart. He jumped on top of my bed. I fought back. I kicked. I punched. I rolled around, trying to knock him off me. That's when my dad busted in. The man threw the knife and went into my dad's shoulders. And probably would have finished him off if one of my neighbors had not alerted the police. They do me like that sometimes. They drove into the parking lot and ran towards the door. The man turned and ran down the hallway. I heard a smash, like breaking glass. As I came out of my room, I saw the window that pointed towards the back of my house was broken. I looked out to see him vanish into the distance. I can tell you one thing. I'll never forget that face. Those cold, evil eyes, and that psychotic smile. It'll never leave my head. Bro, how old is this kid again? Because, like, what? Police are still looking for this man. If you see anyone that fits the description in the story, please contact. Alright, let's look at the description that this kid gave us, shall we? He said, "Those cold, evil eyes, that psychotic smile, they will never leave my head." Okay, sure, description. Next. Those weren't regular eyes, they were dark, ominous eyes. They were bordered in black and just plain out terrified me. That's when I saw his mouth, a long, horrendous smile that made every hair on my stand out. What? I saw the description. But you know what? I'm just gonna do that. Do that. Jeff is like 13. This music though, Jeff is 13? Bruh. Jeff and his family had just moved into a new neighborhood. Alright, what's going on here? Isn't Jeff the killer? That's what his name is, Jeff the Killer? This is about to be something like already betting this is gonna be on some, I don't know. What's his name? Michael Myers, whatever. It's gonna be around that type of thing. At least he gets a big leader with Jane in her story. Jeff is 13. That's a nightmare if I've ever heard of him. His family and they thought it would be best to live in one of those fancy neighborhoods. Jeff and his older brother Couldn't complain though. A new better house. What's not to love? As we were unpacked, one of the neighbors came by. Hello, she said. I'm Barbara. I live across the street from you. Well, I just wanted to introduce myself and introduce my son. She turns around and calls her son over. Billy, these are the new neighbors. Billy said hi and ran back to play in his yard. Well, said Jeff's mom, I'm Margaret, and this is my husband Peter, my two sons, Jeff and Jeff. They each introduced themselves, and then Barbara invited them to her son's birthday. Jeff and his brothers were about to object when their mother said that they would love to. When Jeff and his family had done packing, Jeff went up to his room. Mom, why would you invite us to some kid's party? If you hadn't noticed, I'm not some dumb kid. Jeff, said his mother, we just moved here. We should show that we want to spend time with our neighbors. No! No, 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 no. No, no, no. Listen. Alright. Story time with the Red Arrow. Oh my god, the Killer Family. I watched too many creepypastas, not gonna lie. Story time. What? What was the name? Margaret? What Margaret said? No. Alright. Look, I had a bet. I had my fair share of interesting people, interesting neighbors, and I can 100% say that that is such flawed logic. Jeff, don't listen to her. There was really... Alright, now let's pause this for a moment. Because I will say, there was this one dude who would go out his house every single day, right? And he would just literally just hose the sidewalk for no apparent reason whatsoever. Alright? And what's crazy is like we were just, you know, I would just be walking, you know, with my family and all that stuff, and he would get mad. And it's just like, bro, it is like winter. First off, what are you doing out here making some more ice? Because let's face it, you put water on the sidewalk in the middle of winter, it's just gonna freeze. And can't. It takes like 2 seconds to freeze. All right, this is Toronto. The average winter is like negative 20 degrees outside. And then, bro, this guy wasn't even my neighbor. He lived like freaking 4 houses. 4 houses to my right. He would get out of his house and complain. Mind you, it's a house, so it's like, imagine all the bricks, imagine the street noise, imagine how dedicated you have to be. I legit thought you're talking about me in a minute. This is what happens when you name yourself after a season. Summer. Angry drinking. So yeah, mind you, this was a puppy too. He would complain about the noise that this puppy I had used to make on a main street in the day too. It wasn't even night, it was during the day. And it was like 4 houses away. How dedicated do you have to be to hear all that? Bro, I hate my face cam sometimes. Oh, it's frozen. Oh. Alright, wait, hold on. Let me just do that. Oh, right. Haha, muted my mic. The stream was possessed by Jeff. Yeah, it was. That was crazy too. Is that if this wouldn't have ended, the stream would have really ended at me just ranting about neighbors, my old neighbors. That's anyways, point is, they were very aggravating sometimes. So I can get why Jeff doesn't want to speak with them. And Jesus Christ, why is the music so loud? There you go. I can get why Jeff wouldn't want to meet his neighbors. Alright? Sympathy, right here. The fact I'm sympathizing with the killer, though, I don't know how I feel about that. Anyways, story time. Inside his bones, not so much pain, but a weird feeling. He dismissed that as just some random feeling. He heard his mother call him down to get his stuff, and he walked down to get it. The next day, Jeff walked downstairs to get breakfast and got ready for school. As he sat there eating breakfast, he once again got that feeling. This time it was stronger. It gave him a slight tugging pain, but once again he just dismissed it. As he and his brother finished breakfast, they walked down to the bus stop. They were sat there waiting for the bus, and then all of a sudden, some kid on a skateboard jumped over them, only inches above their laps. What? Can we do a replay about that? Some kid jumped over them with a skateboard. Now that's Riku right there. That's Riku right there. Both of them jumped back in surprise. Hey, what the hell? The kid landed and turned back to them. He kicked his skateboard up and caught it with both his hands. The kid seemed to be about 1 year younger than Jeff. So yeah, Jeff is 13. He wears an Aeropostale shirt and ripped blue jeans. Well, it looks like we got some new meat. Suddenly, 2 other kids appeared. One super skinny, the other one was huge. Well, since you're new here, I'd like to introduce ourselves. Over there is Keith. Jeff and his brother looked over to the skinny kid and had the face that you would expect a sidekick to have. And he's Troy. There's the fat kid. Talk about a tub of lard. This kid looked like he had exercised since he was crawling. Damn! You didn't have to do him like that. This guy with a backwards hat, he looks like fresh from Happy Falls. Really nasty. I would pay to see that. Bruh, honestly, if there is a Riku, Aito, and Kaji TV show, that would be like one of the opening scenes right there. That would be an opening scene to an episode. I'd be damned if that wasn't an opening scene to the episode. And I, said the first kid, and this dude's name is Randy. Now, for all the kids in this neighborhood, there is a small price for the bus fare, if you catch my drift. Liu? I've been avoiding his name because I don't know how to pronounce it. Jeff's brother stood up. Jeff's brother stood up, ready to punch the lights out of the kid's eyes when one of his friends pulled a knife on them. Tisk, tisk, tisk. I'd hoped you had been more cooperative, but it seems we must do this the hard way. The kid walked up to his brother, took his wallet out of his pocket. Just got that feeling again, inside his bones. It goes electric, baby. I don't know the lyrics to the song. Anyways, the kid walked up to, now truly strong, a burning sensation. He stood up, but his brother just didn't sit down. Jeff ignored him and walked up to the kid. Listen here, little punk. Get back my bro's wallet, or else. And he put the wallet in his pocket and pulled out his own knife. Oh? What are you gonna do? Just as he finished the sentence, Jeff popped the kid in the nose. As Randy reached for his face, Jeff grabbed the kid's wrist and broke it. What? Randy screamed and Jeff grabbed the knife from his hand. Troy and Keith rushed Jeff, but Jeff was too quick. He threw Randy to the ground. Keith lashed out at him, but Jeff ducked and stabbed him in the arm. Keith dropped his knife and fell to the ground screaming. And Troy rushed him too, but Jeff didn't even need the knife. He just went straight in the stomach and went down after he felt, damn. His brother could do nothing but stare in amazement of Jeff. Huh. Jeff, how'd you... was all he said. They saw the bus coming and knew they'd be blamed for the whole thing. So they started running as fast as they could. As they ran, they looked back and saw the bus driver rushing over to Randy and the others. As Jeff and his brother made it to school, they didn't dare tell what happened. All they did was sit and listen. His brother just thought of his brother beating up a few kids, but Jeff knew it was more. It was something scary. As he got that feeling, he felt how powerful it was, the urge to just hurt someone. He didn't like how it sounded, but he couldn't help feeling happy. He felt that strange feeling go away and stay away for the entire day of school. Even as he walked home due to the whole thing near the bus stop and how he probably wouldn't be taking the bus anymore, he felt happy. When he got home, his parents asked him how his day was. He said, in a somewhat ominous way, it was worth it. Is it even still the same video? It is. Damn, it took a turn. This took such a turn for no reason. Anyways, Jeff. Officer didn't attack 3 kids that it wasn't regular fighting and that they were stabbed. Stabbed, son. Oh, I like skipped everything. No, wait, no, I didn't skip anything. Mom, they were the ones who pulled the knives out of me and my brother. Son, said one of the cops. We found 3 kids, 2 stabbed, 1 having a bruise on his stomach, and we have witnesses proving he fled the scene. Now what does that tell us? Jeff knew it was no use. He could say to him that they were attacked, but then there'd be no proof it was not them who attacked first. They couldn't say that they weren't fleeing because, the truth be told, they were. So Jeff couldn't defend himself. Son, hold on, brother. Jeff couldn't get it since it was he who beat up all the kids. Sir, it was me. I'm the one who beat up the kids. He tried to hold me back, but he couldn't stop me. The cop looked at his partner and they both nod. Well, a kid looks like a year in juvie. Wait! Says his brother. They all looked to see him holding a knife. The officer pulled out guns and attacked. Whoa, 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 whoa. Son, just put the knife down, said the officer. Brother held the knife and dropped it to the ground. He put his hands up and walked over to the cops. No, it was me. I did it. Jeff had tears running down his face. Ha, poor bro, trying to take the blame for what I did. Well, take me away. Police led him out to the patrol car. Tell them it was me. Tell them. I was the one who beat those kids. Jeff's mother put her hands on his shoulder. Jeff, please, you don't have to lie. You know it's him. Get stopped. Jeff watched helplessly as the cop car speeds off with his brother inside. After a few minutes later, Jeff's dad pulled into the driveway. Seeing Jeff's face and knowing something was wrong. Oh. I'd say that's a good cliffhanger. Because now, it's time to take a break from all this reading. And we switch paces a little bit. Because I don't get the time. And I at least want to finish the Disney side. So, now we're going on to a more quote-unquote interesting debate. I could care less about one of these options. I'll let you guess which ones I don't really care about. Mulan and Zootopia. Which one of these 2 movies are better? I have my reserve. The next one, I don't care about either one of them. But for now, we'll just deal with Mulan and Zootopia, and I'll go set up the wheel again. Yay! Do bum 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 bum. I'm setting up the wheel. Every time I do the wheel, I forget that I don't have to delete the tab, but I do it anyways. Sam, Winter, Weave, Slip, and we all know it's mod. Applying wheel changes and then do bum bum. Do. And I have to end this stream in like 12 minutes. This has been one hell of a stream. Screw anything else. Bro. Yo.
In this video, I'll show you how to set up.
That's yeah, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Where do I? Oh, I was gonna say, like, what's all this stuff? Anyways, freak out. Bro, where's okay? You know what? Let's take a decision. I'm going to say. Yep. There you go. And then the final one on Disney's side is Beauty and the Beast and A Nightmare Before Christmas. I have never actually finished watching The Nightmare Before Christmas. I always start watching it. Sorry, but Zootopia sucks. There you go. Winter agreed with my choice. There you go. Technically, it would have been a tie anyways. I'm the tiebreaker here. Bro, Mike. Okay. So we have, what's the choice again? Nightmare Before Christmas. I only know one song from Nightmare Before Christmas, and that's the Oogie Boogie Man. I will fight anyone. Alright. Nightmare Before Christmas going once, going twice. Sold Nightmare Before Christmas. Alright, now we're on the Pixar side. And first up, we have Brave and Up. Brave is another. There's only 3 movies I haven't watched on this list. Moana was one of them. Brave is the second one. I have not seen a single. I have not seen a single minute of Brave. I know what it's about. I just haven't seen Brave. It's the most consistent series ever. Every movie was better than the last. I agree. Which is kind of wild how they put Toy Story 1 and Toy Story 2 against each other like that. Wait, now I won't judge. So, first up, Up and Brave. Brave and Up. Brave Up. Up Brave. Why did they do this? You can tell it's a new movie when it's only one word. Up, Brave, Coco. Wally? Wally's not that new. But, I mean, it's not old either. Wally came out in what, 2008? Brave is a disgrace to my culture. I can feel the anger in that statement. The beginning scene breaks me. Yeah, that scene do be sad. Alright, Up. Going once, going twice. Sold, because Sam's the only one that answered, and I only watched Up, so that makes me a default Up. Up is meh. Damn, weeb. Okay. I know I said we only do 3 at a time, but just because it's Toy Story 1 against Toy Story 2, I gotta know which one's better. Alright, Sam said both, each one's better than the last, so I'm assuming he's gonna vote for Toy Story 2. That had me in tears, so I stopped watching. Hello, Alan, welcome to the stream. I'm reading creepypastas, which is basically just scary stories. And I am doing the bracket once again, because I did it like 3 years ago. I just want to compare how they look. Toy Story 2. Toy Story 2 is better. Toy Story. Alright. Toy Story 2 going once, going twice. Sold. I answered. What? Yeah, you said. You said you never watched Up. What? I'm so confused. Toy Story 2 is the one I remember. I had Jesse. Alright. Toy Story 2. Look at that. Look at that. Toy Story 2. Alright. Also, Alan, we have a couple people here. I hate Brave. Thank you very much. Who are all equally likely candidates. So, as a fair way to decide who can be the next mod, I invented the wheel. I didn't invent the wheel, but we're using the wheel to decide who the next mod is going to be. And now it's just been. I voted Up, and now yeah, Up is there. Up is right there. Up won the first one. But it wasn't that bad. Yoink. Look at that. It's landed on Slip twice. I gave Sam mod first. It literally landed on everyone. Add death as an option on the wheel. You know what, Alan? Sure. We're gonna do what Alan said. We're adding death as an option. We're adding death as an option. If it lands on death and no one gets it for that round, no one gets it for the round. There you go. You're doing a respin. Slip, you won't get it twice. Think what I say is a terrible idea? No, it's gonna be a splendid idea. You see what I mean? It's a splendid idea. It's a splendid idea. It's a splendid idea. No one gets mod. Back to reading Jeff the Killer. Oh, I haven't been mod. Where's the spooky sounding music? There you go. Alright. I'm restarting the music because we're running out of time on the video anyways. Alan, adding death to the thing might have been the best idea I've ever heard all night. Also, I cry. Would you change your fate and then turns out into a furry movie like Christopher? Do something actually Scottish? Wasn't? Well, I mean, Slip, you should have known what you were getting into when the whole family, minus the main protagonist, turned into bears. Did I say Slip? I meant Weeb. Weeb, you should have known what you were getting into because the whole family became bears. I really did say Slip instead of Weeb. Anyways. Okay, son, what is it? Jeff couldn't answer. His vocal cords were strained from crying. Instead, Jeff's mother walked his father inside to break the bad news to him as Jeff wept in the driveway. After an hour or so, Jeff walked into the house, seeing that his parents were both shocked, sad, and disappointed. He couldn't look at them. He couldn't see how they fought off his thought of his brother when it was his fault. He just went to sleep, trying to get the whole thing off his mind. 2 days went by, no word from his brother. No friends to hang out with. Nothing but sadness and guilt. That is until Saturday when Jeff is woken up by his mother, the happy, sunshiny face. Jeff, it's the day. The trailer made it look cool. It's called Brave Music. Should have been called Bears. Bears. Yeah, Alan, I'm adding background music to really add to the whole ambience feel of spooky, scary reading story timing. What is it today? Asks Jeff as he stirs awake. Why? It's Billy's party. Mom, you're joking, right? You don't expect me to go to some kid's party after... Long pause. Jeff, we both know what happened. I think this party could be something that brightened up the last few days. Now get dressed. Jeff's mother walked out of the room and downstairs to get himself ready. He fought himself to get up, picked up a random shirt and a pair of jeans, and walked downstairs. He saw his mother and father all dressed up, his mother in a dress and his father in a suit. He thought, why would they ever assign such fancy clothes to a kid's party? Son, is that all you're going to wear? Said Jeff's mom. Better than wearing too much. Damn! He said. His mother pushed down the field and yelled at him and hit it with a smile. Now, Jeffrey may be overdressed, but this is how you go if you want to make an impression. I will never... If people show up in a suit, like a full-on suit, a whole family just comes in with a suit to a birthday party, to a kid's birthday party, no less. Immediately, I'm getting up like this. I'm getting up like that, and then I'm gone. I'm gone. Who said that was a good idea? Who said it was a swell idea? Bro, I still have this version. Let's see. Okay. I don't have any fancy clothes, he yelled downstairs. Let's pick out something, he called his mother. He looked around in his closet for what he would call fancy. He found a pair of black dress pants he had for special occasions and an undershirt. He couldn't find a shirt to go with it though. He looked around and found only striped and patterned shorts, none to go with dress pants. Finally, he found a white hoodie and put it on. You're wearing that? They both said. His mother looked at her watch. Oh, no time to change. Let's just go. She said as she herded Jeff and his father out the door. They crossed the street to Barbara and Billy's house. They knocked at the door, and it appeared that Barbara, just like his parents, way overdressed. As they walked inside, all Jeff could see were adults, no kids. I don't even imagine how flawed that is. The kids are out in the yard, Jeff. How about you go and meet some of them, said Barbara. Jeff walked outside to the yard full of kids. They were running around in a weird cowboy costume, shooting each other with plastic guns. He might as well be standing in a Toys R Us. Suddenly a kid came up to him and handed him a toy gun and hat. Hey, wanna play? He said. No kid, I'm way too old for this stuff. The kid looked at him with a weird puppy dog face. Please, said the kid. Fine. Bro, this kid is a Naomi Kinney. He put down the hat and started to pretend to shoot at the kids. At first, he thought it was totally ridiculous. Then he started to actually have fun. It might have been super cool, but it was the first time he'd done something that took his mind off his brother. So he played with the kids for a while until he heard a noise, a rolling noise. Then it hit him. Randy, Troy, and Keith all jump over the fence on their skateboards. Damn! Jeff dropped the gun and ripped off the hat. Randy looked at Jeff with a burning hatred. "Hello, Jeff, is it?" he said. "We have some unfinished business." Jeff saw his bruised nose. "I think we're even." I beat the crap out of you. What? I'll jump that. Okay, sure. And you get my brother sent to the JDC. Randy got an angry look in his face. "Oh no, I don't go for even. I go for winning. You may have kicked your asses for that one day, but not today." As he said that, Randy rushed at Jeff. They both fell to the ground. Randy punched Jeff in the nose, and Jeff grabbed him by the ears and headbutted him. Damn! Jeff pushed Andy off of him, and both rose to their feet. Kids are screaming, parents running out of the house. Troy and Keith both pulled their guns out of their pockets. No one interrupts or guts will fly. Bro, no one calls the Naomi Kinney. No one's calling the cops. Randy pulls out a knife on Jeff and stabbed into his shoulder. Jeff screamed and fell to his knees. Randy started kicking him in the face. After 3 kicks, Jeff grabbed his foot and twisted, causing Randy to fall to the ground. Jeff stood up and walked towards the back door. Troy grabbed him. "Need some help?" He picks up Jeff by the back of his collar and throws him through the patio door. As Jeff tries to stand, he's kicked down to the ground. Randy starts kicking Jeff until he starts to cop. Jesus Christ. Jeff, fight me. He picks up Jeff and throws him in the kitchen. Randy sees a bottle of vodka on the counter, smashes. Jesus, what? No one's calling the cops, and all of this is happening, by the way. Fight! He throws Jeff back into the living room. "Come on, Jeff, look at me." Jeff glances up, his face filled with blood. "I was the one who got your brother sent to the JDC, and now you're going to sit here and let him rot there for a whole year? You should be ashamed." Jeff starts to get up. "Oh, finally, you stand and fight." Jeff is now to his feet, blood and vodka on his face. Once again, he gets that strange feeling inside his bones. It gets electric, baby. And that's all I know. That rhymed, though. That could actually be the next lyric. What is this? World star. That suit's ruined? Oh yeah, no. R.I.P. Jeff's hoodie and his dress pants. You guys, Randy, oh, finally, you stand and fight. Jeff is now to his feet, vodka to his face. Once again, he gets that strange feeling, the one in which he hasn't felt for a while. "Finally, he's up," says Randy as he runs at Jeff. That's when it happened. Something inside Jeff snaps. His psyche is destroyed. All rational thinking is gone. All he can do is kill. He grabs Randy and pile drives him to the ground. Top of him punches him straight in the heart. The punch causes Randy's heart to stop as Randy gasps for breath. Jeff hammers down punch after punch. Jesus Christ. Bruh, I don't know how I'm gonna feel reading out how Jeff kills everyone at this party. Everyone's looking at Jeff now. The parents, crying kids, even Troy and Keith. Although they easily break from their gaze and point their guns at Jeff sees the guns trained on him and runs for the stairs. As he runs, Troy and Keith let out a fire on him, each shot missing. Jeff runs up the stairs to use Troy and Keith follow up behind him. As they let out their final rounds of bullets, Jeff ducks into the bathroom. He got a towel rack and lifts it off the wall. Troy and Keith race in, knives ready. I'm really about to... It's super effective. I'm really about to sit here and read how Jeff kills these other 2 people. Troy swings his knife at Jeff. He backs away and bangs his towel rack into Jeff's face. Troy goes down hard, and that's all. And now all that's left is Keith. He's more agile than Troy, though, and he ducks when Jeff swings the towel rack. He dropped the knife and grabbed Jeff by the neck. He pushed him into the wall. A thing of bleach fell down top of him from the top shelf. It burned both of them, and they both started to scream. Jeff wiped his eyes as best he could. He pulled back a towel rag and swung it straight into Keith's head. As he lay there bleeding to death, he let out an ominous smile. "What's so funny?" asked Jeff. Keith pulled out a lighter and switched it on. "What's so funny," he said, is that you're covered in bleach and alcohol." "Oh no!" Lighted him. As soon as the flames began to ignite the alcohol and vodka, while the alcohol burned in the bleached skin, Jeff let out a terrible screech as he caught on fire. He tried to roll out the fire, but there was no use. Alcohol and made him a walking inferno. He ran down the stairs and fell. He ran down the hall and fell down the stairs. Everybody screaming as they saw Jeff, now a man on fire, drop to the ground, nearly dead. That's when he passed out. And this is how he looks like now? Bro, I am asleep. The only reason why I say that is because I'm going to wrap up the stream right here. Kids these days. Bro, I am asleep. I closed. Look at that. Bruh. So like, there you go. There you go. Alright. We're going to switch to this scene one last time for today. I want to finish at least the first round. So we're going to pile through the last remaining movies. So we're going to spin the reel one last time. And we're going to go from there. Sorry, we're going to spin the reel one last time to see who ends up becoming the mod. Hopefully it's Winter. Winter kind of deserves it. She didn't get it once. And I'm gonna wrap up the stream. So, not enough crunch time. Between Coco and Cars 2, this should be an easy one. Between Coco and Cars 2, which one's the better movie? I shall wait. Alright, I also just realized I never paused the thing. Okay, so Coco and Cars 2. Cars 2? Slip! Slip! No, 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 no. No, no, no. Slip! If it wins, it wins. I'm just heavily judging from afar. This is horror. Sorry, I don't think I've seen Coco. Except Coco as your new religion. Alright. So, I'm counting what Alan's saying as Coco. And then Slip has Cars 2. I'm going to enact a tiebreaker soon. And Coco, that's 2 for Coco. Slip, Cars 2 is a grace. That's it, right? Let me ban them. Alan, no! Alright. Cars 2 is the worst Pixar film. It's no mercy portrayals of peace. Damn! Cars 2 is the worst Pixar film of every Pixar movie. It's shitty. I've never seen Cars 2 or Coco, so Coco wins! I don't know. So this Cars 2 had some highlights to it. I like the wasabi scene. But I can understand why people don't like it. But it's definitely not the worst movie I've seen. Okay. Toy Story 3 and Good Dinosaur. Which one of these? Good Dinosaur. It's such a sweet movie. Coco's on Netflix. I only know the meme. If you haven't seen Coco, go watch it. It's on Netflix. Toy Story 3. Didn't Good Dinosaur try to do some like weird stuff with mixing real backgrounds with CGI with animation? It's weird. Anyways, Toy Story 3. Toy Story 3, Toy Story 3. I don't know why every single comment gets like held up for review. YouTube, fix it. They didn't good had so much potential and they fucked up so bad. I really can't remember either. Toy Story 3. Alright. Everyone's saying Toy Story 3. And you all taught me a much more convenient way of writing it. PS3. Ratatouille and A Bug's Life. Now, actually watched both of these a lot back in the day, but I don't know. If you haven't watched it, watch it right now. I'll allow any held for review. I've watched the alternate ending. I'm scared. Toy Story. Oh, is it where they all die? I think I know what you're talking about. They all die in the garbage disposal thing. Yeah, it's where they all died. Alan really that is Sam really out here trying to. I'll watch it at the beginning of the next stream. Or next stream is gonna be wrapping up all this stuff, which is tomorrow. Tomorrow on stream, just so we can do a wrap up. But everything here, I'll wrap up. Jeff's store will wrap up the remaining creepypastas that are in that list, even though I only read like 2 and there's 17. And I think that's it. Yeah, those are the only 2 things I have to wrap up. Ratatouille, Bug's Life. Did you think Ratatouille's better than Bug's Life? I'm Ratatouille. No questions. Ratatouille. I'm just going to sue. All right. Even if Sam Bug's Life's the only fiction movie I haven't watched, really? It's okay. You're not really missing out on stuff. It's a good watch, but not something I recommend. Remy. All right. Finding Nemo and Inside Out. We're in the final 3 here. And then we'll decide our new mod after this. Finding Nemo and Inside Out. I just wrote Remy. They put Finding Nemo against each other. This is not okay. Inside Out. This is the hardest decision yet. Right now, Inside Out. I liked both of them. I will say I prefer Inside Out of the 2. I prefer Inside Out of the 2 movies. Finding Nemo is good. It's just unfortunate that they paired it up with Inside Out. So we have one Inside Out and then one from Nemo. You laugh quite a bit. Bing Bong's death. Who's your favorite friend? It's Bing Bong, Bing Bong. Finding Nemo used animal characters. That's animal abuse. So Inside Out. Alright. Sam's vote here could be the deciding factor. No pressure, Sam. So even the boy's mind going crazy when a girl came around. Inside Out. Alright, there you go. Oh wait. Let me see something here. Oh, Inside Out, Inside Out. So, the one who just won this is Inside Out. And while I'm typing Inside Out, the next one here is Monsters, Inc. and Cars. I don't really care for either one of them, to be honest. Inside Out. Do I have a preference between the two? I would guess Monsters, Inc. To be honest, Monsters Inc. really. Monsters Inc. What's its name? Randy the Chameleon. That's cool powers. That's real cool powers. Cars. Cars was a decent movie, but I can't really remember a character that really stuck out to me. A second Pixar. Alright. Monsters Inc. Monsters Inc. Going once. Monsters Inc. Going twice. Monsters Inc. Monsters Inc. has advanced. Sold. I'm only doing this fast because I'm on a time restraint. Alright, final one. Woo! I spelled Monsters Inc. wrong, but you know what? We'll pretend. The Incredibles versus Wall-E. Down below this. That's illegal. Mike Wazowski. The Incredibles and Wall-E. The two movies are good for two different reasons. So that's why I think it's really hard to compare the two. Because, yeah, this is just really it. That's really it. They're good for two different reasons. One has like a more humorous approach to it, and the other one has like a more serious undertone. Incredibles is the only good Fantastic Four movie. Mike Wazowski. Prove that kids can enjoy quality content. So, survey says, I like how this is a hard choice for everyone. Mike Wazowski. I've seen that the Mike and Sully meme so much with it's like a Mike with Sully's face. That's weird seeing Mike's actual face now. Here's my super suit scene, and they prove that. So Wall-E, Incredibles. So we have one for Wall-E, one for Incredibles. We're gonna have to make some hard decisions along the way, fellas. I mean, this is true, cause then you have like, what's another hard decision? Up in Toy Story 2. Big Hero 6 with Moana. Actually, I don't know. I think, in my opinion, I have a clear, like, if I were doing this, I would have a clear one that I would want to win. So none of the other ones, I went to the next round. But anyways, let's just keep saying toys. My wig is gone. Alright. So far we have a tie. We have 1 and 1 for Incredibles and 1 for Wall-E. I'm just gonna get the text ready for whoever wins. There you go, text is ready. Wait, I got the perfect thing for this. There you go. Slip Incredibles. Alright. We're doing Incredibles. Bro, look how... Alright, so these are all the ones that survived round 1. There you go. So these are all the ones that survived round 1. I don't know. I feel like round 2 is going to be really easy. At least for me. If I was doing this, I would have clear winners for all these. Anyways, we'll worry about round 2 after. In a different stream, I'll be more involved. Different stream. So... Where is this? That would have been terrible. I almost did a bad thing. Just in case I do end up doing it by accident. There you go. Okay. You guys ready for the final spin? Clear reminders. Whoever gets this actually gets to be the mod. If it lands on death, no one gets to be the mod. Alright. We're doing this. Doing this fair and square. No one can have complaints. Alright, let's spin the wheel. It landed on slip 3 times tonight. Put crunch time on the wheel. Alright, there you go. Slip is the actual moderator now. Woo! It landed on slip. So it landed on slip once. I made Sam the moderator originally. It landed on slip once. Then it was weed. Then it was slip. Then I vetoed that, and it was death. And now it's slip again. Rough, man. Winter got it. Winter got the short end of the stick. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the stream. I'm head out.